All right, what's up everyone? Before we get to harder patterns, I want you to become familiar with this tool. And over the next few weeks, you're gonna be becoming more and more familiar with it. You're gonna understand how to move it through space. But the first thing I want you to practice is standing straight forward. You can put your right hand over your left hand or your left hand over your right hand. And when you're swinging this rope and doing this, I don't want your hands to come apart. Over time, when you do different patterns, your hands will come apart. But right now, I want you to keep these babies glued together, okay? The first thing I want you to do is I just want you to swing the rope on one side of your body. So I want you to take the rope, keep the hands together. My hands are literally like this whole time. I want you to keep your hands together. I want you to swing that rope on one side of your body, okay? Just swing it there. I want you to become comfortable with that. And then I want you to try bringing it to the other side of the body. The hands didn't change position, by the way. Right hand is still over left. Bring it to the other side of the body. Swing that rope on that side of the body. And then you can bring it back to this side. Okay, you'll probably hit yourself a few times. It probably won't be smooth when you make the transition. So what I want you to do is I want you to try to make one side smooth, mess around with the different ways of swinging. You can swing your arms a bit. I don't necessarily want you really having the rope out here. A tendency for most people is to put the rope out here because they're scared of it hitting them. But I want you to slowly work on bringing that rope a little closer to you so that it's right here. Okay, you notice that rope hit me twice, right? So it's right here. Okay, practice this, then practice swinging it to the other side of your body. That will be iffy. It will not feel good, okay? Then bring it back. Bring it back. Over time, you'll be able to do this movement, which I'll explain in the next video. But for now, I want you to work on swinging the rope on one side of the body. Now, if you had your right hand over your left hand like I was showing, I want you to switch it. Left hand over right and do the same thing. Keeping the left hand over the right hand. And you saw the video, we talked about the feet. I want you also trying to just feel the shift from one side to the other. Your feet are gonna be planted, but you're going to be shifting almost into your hips. And for some of you, this is gonna feel super unfamiliar because you might not feel the ability to shift into your hips. Over time, this will also improve. But for now, I just want you to, again, swing the rope on one side of the body. You can also put it in one hand and do this single arm swing on one side of your body. Then you could pass the rope to the other side of the body, do another single arm swing. Just become familiar, okay? Become familiar with how that rope feels. You can also rotate your arms more too as you do it, or keep them still. Move your body with it a bit. The goal is just becoming familiar with this, okay? So spend some time and practice that.